Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna do a request from Mr. Michael Malone. Thank you so much. It's gonna be for the band David Sylvian.
Well, I guess it would be an artist David Sylvian. From Dead Bees on a Cake, 1999. Let me put on my glasses.
Oh yeah, now I see.
But I wanted to give a huge shout out to Michael. Thank you so much. You're always so sweet in the comments and just always wishing us the best and always very, very kind. So thank you so much for that and for supporting us with the request.
Yeah.
Very excited because we get to do first song of the album. Woo!
Right, an opener.
I Surrender.
I Surrender. And this is called the album Dead Bees on a Cake. I love it.
I know.
And I love the artwork.
I know.
Now that I can actually see.
Yeah.
I love it. No, I can actually. I can. The only thing I can't do is like read them very close, but I can see very well. Thank God. So, well, here comes the movie quote.
Yes.
This is gonna be so easy. I'm gonna make it so easy for you guys. Oh my God.
So he's gonna say a movie quote. If you know what it is, leave it in the comments. It's not a competition, just kind of a way to have fun.
Yeah.
If you have it on the tip of your tongue, try not to look at the comments and see if you can come up with it.
But yeah, it's like so obvious. It's so easy. Okay, it's just one word. Rosebud.
Oh.
So I know you guys know it was super easy. I love to make it like easy on you guys.
I know, I make it really hard.
Frank, if you don't get this, no more movies for you. All
right, let's get started. Here we go. Oh.
There we go.
The pathway of the heart. The flowers died embittered from the start. That night I crossed the bridge of sighs and I surrendered.
I'm like totally immersed.
I looked back and glimpsed the outline of a boy. His life of sorrows now collapsing into joy. And tonight the stars are all aligned and I surrender. A mother cries beneath the southern sky and I surrender. Guarding angels and the poets of the night, bring back the trophies of the battles that we've fought. Searchlights fill the open skies and I surrender. Outrageous cries of love have called you back, derailed the trains of thought, demolished wayward tracks. Tell me I've no need to wonder why, just surrender.
That's so good.
Amazing.
Like, this is the music that I immediately love, and I'm a fan, like,
Yes,
instant.
Exactly. From the moment it started, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, this is like, yes, like you said, it's everything about this is amazing. Everything, like everything.
His voice, the
voice,
production,
the
I love how he has like wind instruments, string, like
the cello
electronic
is
with
giving a very cool like vibe here. The guitar with the wah, with the crybaby. It's like
and the keyboards. Like,
yeah, it's so jazzy.
God,
it's so good.
so
It's so tasty. It's so
Michael.
perfect. I'm sorry.
Very good.
Yeah, you know. I guess you're starting like to really like
get to know us
to
and
know
get
us.
to know like.
I guess he
what we
knows
like.
now what we really like.
And this is one of those requests that I love because I can tell it was like designed for us. You know, it was like what
Like,
you
I'm
think
gonna show
you
them.
want us to listen to, not what you want us to listen to. You know, like it feels very like personal. So thank you very much.
But I think he knows because he feels obviously these emotions and this perfection coming over, and he's like, Nick and Alexa, they'll get it.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
and I guess we are able now.
Yes, definitely
capable. But it's just beautiful. Like everything is going very slow and very cool, and it sounds like, you know,
it's
like almost like a little bit erotic there.
Exactly.
It's very like
Sade.
yeah, it's just very good. It's very like you can hear the musicianship is top notch, and it's just like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, thank you
And
so much.
I
for
love
this,
that
Michael.
all the 80s covers are in black and white.
Oh yeah.
I just noticed that, and this is 1999.
Oh yeah. All of his 80s covers. Yeah, this one
so
did have
good.
color.
It's like thank you.
Thank
because
you
this
so
is another.
much.
I'm gonna on my personal time. I'm just gonna like deep dive in this.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I
well,
rewound
thank
it,
you.
so let's keep going.
Surrender. Stand too close to see the sleight of hand. How she found this child inside the frightened man. Tonight I'm learning how to fly, and I surrender. I've traveled all this way for your embrace, enraptured by the recognition on your face. Hold me now while my old life dies tonight, and I surrender. My mother cries beneath the open skies, and I surrender. An ancient evening just before the fall, the light in your eyes, the meaning of it all. Birds fly and fill the summer skies, and I surrender. She throws the burning books into the sea, combine the meaning of the word inside of me. It's alright, the stars are all aligned, and I surrender. dies and I surrender.
I love the whole like the quartet there. Like it's really driving this whole thing.
Yep.
In the right direction. It's it goes very like, and then I love the flute there, like that solo, and it's like very like very soft.
Yeah.
So it's like it almost feels like a whole like acoustic. You know, the strings and the whole, like, all the instruments are basically non-electronic, even though there's the electric guitar, but it just sounds very soft.
Yeah, I agree. It's very, just...
And also the guy sings just very, like, cool.
Yeah, it's definitely something that, like, everyone could groove to, you know? It's, because it's not too jazzy, it's got just the right amount of, like, jazz and cool and... just very, very unique. I can identify like and compare to other artists like I said, Sade or maybe even Sting, you know. But it's also very on its own because like you said, there's music going on in the back, very good, and then his vocals are just awesome. So I love it.
Yeah, just the instrument choice is very interesting because he could also just use a guitar and strum, you know.
Exactly.
But now he's like, there's a quartet, there's a violin, there's the cello is like what stealing the show from me a little bit. Very cool, and that flute too.
I agree.
So good. It's very good. I could totally like see myself driving like. At night,
listening to this. Yeah, me too.
Wouldn't that be cool to see the city lights and to listen to that?
Or even like, in the morning, like, you know, with the sunrise. So.
Very chill. Chill is the word here that was very
exactly.
chill.
Yeah, I love this. Thank you so much, Michael. I might actually have to listen to this on Monday morning on my way to work. So very cool. I love it. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. I rewound it.
Body turns to ashes in her hands. The disappearing world of footprints in the sand. Tell me now that this love will never die, and I'll surrender. Mother cries beneath the open skies, and I surrender.
Very cool. I got so much to say. Okay, so what I loved about like the last 3 minutes, like was that a sax and then the trumpet, or was it just a trumpet?
I think so. I was wondering that too.
Because when it came in, I was like, but I think it was a trumpet from the beginning.
It could have been, yeah.
I love the sound of the trumpet because it had this reverb, like reverb. You know how reverb is like, you know, it sounds like an echo. So it gives like a sort of like the sound is like doubled, but like a little bit of delay, but very so like the piano had that effect that had reverb. I think even the shaker, like everything had reverb, the cello, and then of course the trumpet. So that gave it's such an open space vibe, like high ceilings. You know?
I felt that openness, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah, it's
so that's
reverb.
interesting.
Like I have it on the pedal right there. Look.
Oh yeah.
See what it says delay? It says here. It says
reverb.
So that's a very. I mean, there's a pedal on the piano that when you keep it pressed, it sounds.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like almost. I think. I don't know if you call it reverb on the piano, but wow. But I love that, and it had like this noir sound, like almost like this detective movie.
Yeah, like or mafia.
Like when somebody's like thinking about the case, and you can hear the trumpet playing, and it's like very noir, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that.
No, it makes total sense. I could absolutely see that.
Yeah.
I could see this maybe as the soundtrack to that video game Mafia.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly, Mafia or LA Noire.
LA Noire.
LA Noire had a very like jazzy soundtrack.
You're right.
Or Max Payne, very dark. And also I love the guitar that it was constantly playing octaves.
Oh wow.
The guitar was all
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. So
wow, that's great.
I wish I had like the egg shakers and the instruments around me to like
I see them
show Alexia. But you guys know what I'm talking about. But overall, I love this. Very cool.
This was very, very good. Thank you again so much, Michael.
Yeah.
I loved listening to like all of the descriptions that you gave because for me, like it felt very good, very warm, very comforting. Very just super smooth and just feel good, you know, but I really enjoyed it.
Yes, me too. There's not much to say because when something is like perfect, it's like when we listen to like Steely Dan, like afterwards I'm like, well, there's not really much I can add. I'm just like perfect. Yeah, it's so good. Well, thank you so much, and I loved it was right around. I mean, I think it deserves its length.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 9 minutes.
It looks like it's the longest
seconds.
song of the album opener.
But it was those so deserving of those last like 3 minutes of instrumental.
Yep.
Was very good. I really enjoyed it.
I agree.
Just everything, but the cello was amazing. The violins.
Now listening to the rest of the album, it'll be very cool to see what's after that, what follows.
If he keeps that style.
Yeah, I'll definitely be listening to more of this. Thank you.
Also, what it reminded me, Michelle, we listened to that.
Morphine.
Morphine.
Yeah.
The voice reminded me of the guy from Morphine.
Oh yeah. You're right. I can see that.
Right.
Very good comparison.
Yeah, because I was searching for it like in my mind, and I was like, who does this remind me of? Yeah, it's Morphine.
Yes.
I'm
so
sure that
true.
when Michelle watches this, she'll see my comparison.
She'll catch your drift.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for this request. This was great.
Very great.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, the last one.
tonight.
So very excited to have ended like our little recording session with this. Thank you everyone who watched this with us. Let us know what you thought of this, if you had heard this before or hadn't heard it before. We love to read your comments. Thank you everyone for being here, and we hope to see you in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye everyone.